Hello, my name is Steven Steinbach, and today I'm going to show you how to navigate in the new Animation Principles Pinnacle class. So if you have not taught a new Pinnacle class, what we've done is we've changed the weekly assignments into milestones. So a lot of new classes only have 4 or mostly 5 milestones instead of 6. But this would be the complexity of the class. So we do have a project brief here, so if you go to the start here, this will give you a video of the course overview. And basically in this class what we've done is we've wanted to have the students demonstrate the 12 principles of animation. So we have them create a demo reel, and we have some of these basic milestones, which is the bouncing ball, and then they come back and they do a bouncing ball with the tail to get overlapping action. Head turn with a take. We have a jump, and then jump and land, and then we have a walk cycle, and then we have the demo reel. And this is kind of how we broke out the classes. So this is how we broke out the principles of animation. So timing, squash and stretch, arcs, and follow through go into this assignment. Straight ahead, pose to pose, I cover that in the head turn. Ease in, ease out, exaggeration, we do a head turn and animation take at the end. And then we have staging, anticipation of the jump, secondary action of the arms, during the jump. And then the last two in the final animation cycle. And the final one is covered in the animation walk cycle. Now, what I've also done is I did make videos for this class. So if you go to milestone 1, you can see here I do have Toon Boom Harmony instructional videos. They're within the class. I think there's a total of 12 of these. And this basically covers basic navigation, drawing, animation, and exporting. And I go further on in other milestones. So you're not required to have the students use the software because it is on all the local campuses, but we also now have Adobe Animate. So I might be going back and adding more videos to this at some point for that program. So as long as they're using one of those two programs, that's great. We also encourage students to draw with a Wacom, and instead of drawing on paper, but again, that's going to be up to the limitations of the student. So in this class, I really do cover some of the basics of animation as far as, of course, what the 12 principles are. But in milestone 2, I start to get into how to actually do timing charts, and I think that's a key factor to help students when they time out their animation. So I'll quickly go over these assignments. So the first assignment is just the bouncing ball, and I even did a video to just do a demonstration of the entire thing. So I figured on the first assignment to go ahead and just do a video so they can follow along, because they will be new to the software, so I wanted to kind of help them out a little bit on this one. So I would definitely tell them to go watch this video before they do the assignment. So once they've done that, then they're going to go to the second part, which is actually putting a simple tail on the bouncing ball. That way you can demonstrate the use of overlapping action. So in this one, we kind of cover the division techniques as far as how to split, here are your extremes, here's your middle, and then you subdivide here. So I kind of talk about that a little bit in the learning activities. I expand on that. But basically what they're going to do here is just do a simple head turn here. And once we do that, the second part of this, they're going to do a animation take. And I've kind of instructed the students that they can have fun with that, so they can really go push it really far on that if you want to. So for milestone 3 is going to be sort of kind of working off what the animation bouncing ball was, and then we kind of show that with a jump. So try to incorporate what they did in milestone 1 to this assignment. And then the second part of this would be the actual land, and we're going to kind of focus on how the hands sort of do drag and overlap. So in milestone 4, they're going to be doing a treadmill walk. So they're going to be walking in place, and we're going to go over that. Also, I think I've made videos as well in Toon Boom on how to kind of set up your peg bars and slide your background, etc. And then finally, for your final milestone, you're just going to have them compile that all together and make a demo reel. So that's pretty much it. It's only a 5.5-week course, so we didn't want to put too much in here, but we covered a lot, and there's a lot of information in here and a learning activity. So I know a lot of students that take online classes sort of skip over that, so just kind of watch for that to make sure that they're actually looking at all the additional information that we put in this class. Okay, good luck.